story right from the Bible. This story is about a king. King Nebuchadnezzar. That's me. Say my name with me.
King Nebuchadnezzar.
And three men that worked for me, named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Say their names with me.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
And we all lived in this little town called Babylon. But one day, I decided to make a marvelous statue, 90 foot tall, made of gold. And when I play music, everyone will bow down. And if they don't, I will throw them into a fiery furnace. Well, I built the statue. It's amazing, more beautiful than anything I've ever seen. And I play my music. And he did. And everybody bowed down, except for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They knew that one of the 10 Commandments even stated, "Thou shalt not bow down to anyone but God." So these three didn't bow down. Well, one of their neighbors, who was jealous of their job, went up to King Nebuchadnezzar and said, "King Nebuchadnezzar, they're not bowing down. You should throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the fiery furnace." Well, that made King Nebuchadnezzar angry. Angry face. "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, come here." Here they came. "Is it true that you three would not bow down when my music played?" Well, I'm going to assume this was a mistake. So now you know. You will bow down the next time the music plays. Or I will throw you three into the fiery furnace. Well, the three men just looked at each other and said, "Oh, King Nebuchadnezzar, it was no mistake that we didn't bow down when we were told. We know that God would not be wanting us to do these sort of things. And if you choose to do so, you may throw us into the fiery furnace. But our God, if he's willing to, will save us and prove to you that he is the all-powerful one." Well, that made King Nebuchadnezzar very angry. Angry face? Very angry face. "Heat up the furnace, make it 10 times hotter than it usually is, and give me my three strongest guards to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the fiery furnace." Well, they heated the furnace 10 times hotter than it usually was, and here came the three guards, trudging very angrily. And they were getting ready to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the fiery furnace, but the furnace was so hot, it killed the three guards. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego fell into the furnace. Really hot. Well, at that point, King Nebuchadnezzar went to the door of the furnace and said, "Advisors, did I not throw 3 men into the fire?" They said, "Yes, King." "Well, then how come I see 4? Well, what happened was this. "Hey, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I'm an angel sent down by God. And I was thinking, dude, it's hot down there. It's gonna chill you out." And it did. Well, King Nebuchadnezzar went to the door of the furnace and shouted, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, if you're still alive, come out here and see me." Well, here they came. Not a burn on their body, not a hair misplaced, and no smell of smoke on any of them. Well, at that point, King Nebuchadnezzar felt the love that God had for these three, then decided, "I'll tear it down. I'll tear down my statue, and I'll make sure for the rest of my days everyone bows down to God and no one else." So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and King Nebuchadnezzar, with God's love, lived happily ever after.